Let me start with a question that might hit deeper than you're ready for. Have you felt it? This subtle yet undeniable shift within you, like you're no longer the same person you were a year ago or even a month ago. It's not just in your thoughts, but your very energy feels different. Lighter, more alive, more tuned into something higher. If you're watching this, I believe it's because you're one of the chosen ones. You're someone whose vibration is raising faster than ever, and most people around you don't even realize what's happening. But you do. You sense it. And today, we're going to unpack this phenomenon in a way that'll shake your soul, give you clarity, and most importantly, show you how to harness this transformation. First, let's address the elephant in the room. What does it mean for your vibration to rise? This isn't just some spiritual buzzword. In its simplest form, your vibration is your energy, your frequency. Everything in this universe vibrates. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're watching this on, the thoughts you think, and the emotions you feel. They're all energy, all vibrating at different frequencies. You are special. Unlike objects or even most people, your vibration can change, evolve, and ascend. And when it does, everything about your life begins to shift. You start attracting different experiences, people, and opportunities. You begin to see the world through a lens of beauty, hope, and connection. But here's the catch. Most people don't even notice when their vibration begins to rise. They mistake the signs for random events or even setbacks. But you, if you're paying attention, can recognize these signs for what they truly are. Proof that you're stepping into a higher version of yourself. So, what are these signs? Let's start with one of the most common, yet overlooked indicators, the feeling of disconnection. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? You'd think raising your vibration would make you feel more connected, more in tune with the world. But in the beginning, it often feels the opposite. Have you noticed how certain people, places, or activities that once felt normal now feel heavy or draining? Even maybe you're finding it harder to tolerate gossip, negativity, or shallow conversations. Maybe you've started questioning the things you once accepted without a second thought. This isn't you being antisocial or overly sensitive, it's your vibration rejecting anything that doesn't match your new frequency. You're shedding the old to make space for the new. But let me ask you this. Are you resisting this disconnection out of fear, or are you trusting the process? How often are you resisting this disconnection out of fear, or are you trusting the process? Because the truth is, not everyone can come with you on this journey, and that's okay. Another sign your vibration is raising faster than ever is a heightened awareness of your emotions. Have you noticed how you're feeling things more deeply now? Joy feels like pure ecstasy, and sadness feels like an ocean wave crashing over you. You might even find yourself crying more often, not out of despair, but because your heart feels so open, so alive. This is not a weakness, it's a strength. Your emotions are no longer suppressed or numbed. They're flowing freely, clearing old energy and making room for higher frequencies. But here's the challenge. Are you allowing yourself to feel everything fully, or are you trying to control it? Because true growth happens when you surrender to your emotions, when you let them move through you without judgment or resistance. let's go even deeper. Have you started noticing synchronicities? Numbers like 1111 or 222 showing up everywhere you look. Songs playing at just the right moment. Random encounters that feel too perfect to be a coincidence. These synchronicities are not random. They're signs from the universe, confirmations that you're aligned from the divine, reminding you that you're on the right path. Let's look, but here's the thing. Are you paying attention to these signs, or are you brushing them off as meaningless? Because the more you acknowledge them, the more they'll appear. Now, let's talk about the physical signs. Yes, raising your vibration isn't just a spiritual process, it's a physical one too. Your body is recalibrating to hold a higher frequency, and this can manifest in some unexpected ways. Have you been feeling tired for no apparent reason? Or maybe you're experiencing bursts of energy that come out of nowhere. Changes in appetite, sleep patterns, or even physical sensations like tingling or warmth in certain parts of your body. These are not random. They're signs that your energy is shifting, your body is upgrading, adapting to this new vibration. But let me ask you, are you listening to your body? Or are you ignoring its needs? Because self-care is not optional on this journey. It's essential. Ashley. Here's another sign that many people don't talk about. The deep, almost magnetic pull towards something greater. You might not even know what it is yet, but you can feel it. A sense that you're meant for more, that your life has a purpose beyond the mundane. Maybe you've started exploring spiritual practices like meditation, journaling, or energy healing. Or maybe you're drawn to nature, to silence, to moments of stillness where you can hear the whispers of your soul. This isn't just curiosity, it's your higher self guiding you, calling you home. But here's the question. Are you answering the call, or are you letting fear hold you back? Because stepping into your purpose requires courage. It requires you to trust yourself, even when the path ahead is unclear. And let's not forget one of the most profound signs of all, the shift in your relationships. As your vibration rises, you might notice that some relationships feel out of sync. People who once felt like soulmates now feel like strangers. This can be painful, but it's also a blessing, because as you let go of relationships that no longer serve you, you create space for new ones that align with your higher frequency. And when these new connections come into your life, they'll feel effortless, uplifting, and deeply nourishing. But here's the thing. Are you clinging to old relationships out of comfort, or are you trusting that the universe will bring the right people into your life at the right time? Finally, let's talk about the most important sign of all, the sense of inner peace that starts to blossom within you. Even in the midst of chaos, you begin to feel a calmness, a knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This doesn't mean life becomes perfect or free of challenges. It means you've stopped resisting what is. You've started to flow with life rather than fight against it. And in that flow, you find freedom. But let me ask you this. Are you allowing yourself to trust the flow, or are you still trying to control every outcome? Because true peace comes when you surrender, when you let go of the need to know and simply trust that you're being guided. So, if you've been experiencing any of these signs, know this. You're not imagining it. Your vibration is raising faster than ever, and you're stepping into a version of yourself that's more powerful, more aligned, and more authentic than ever before. But this is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover, so much deeper to go. Are you ready to continue this journey with me? Let's dive even further into what it means to be one of the chosen ones. You've felt it, haven't you? That unmistakable pull, as if some invisible force is guiding you towards something far greater than yourself. It's not a coincidence. It's not random. This is your soul's blueprint for ascension, awakening within you. You're beginning to remember who you are, not in the sense of your name, your identity, or your place in the world, but the essence of your being. You're starting to see that you're here for a purpose, a mission, and a profound reason that's woven into the fabric of your existence. But what does it mean to walk the path of the chosen? And how do you align with this blueprint that's raising your vibration faster than ever? The answer lies in being asked a question. A waste of time. At best, problematic. At worst, maybe tragic. For better or worse. What does it mean to walk the path of the chosen? The first thing you need to understand is that being chosen doesn't mean being superior or special in an egoic sense. It means being called. Called to lead by example, to embody higher frequencies, and to show others what's possible when you align with your true self. But here's the truth most people don't talk about. Being chosen is not easy. It's not glamorous. It's raw, challenging, and often lonely. In fact, the path of the chosen asks you to shed everything that isn't you. Your fears, your conditioning, your attachments. And that's no small task. So let me ask you, are you willing to let go of who you think you are to become who you're meant to be? Because that's the first step in unlocking your soul's blueprint. As your vibration rises, you may notice that life no longer operates the way it once did. The rules seem to change. Manifestations happen faster, synchronicities become more frequent, and time itself starts to feel fluid. Have you experienced this? Days where everything seems to fall into place effortlessly, as if the universe is conspiring in your favor. Or moments where time feels like it's speeding up or slowing down, depending on your focus. This is because you're stepping into a higher dimension of reality, one where energy moves faster, and your thoughts, emotions, and intentions have a direct impact on your surroundings. But here's the question. Are you using this newfound power consciously, or are you letting old patterns sabotage your progress? Because in this higher vibrational state, your responsibility is greater. Your energy isn't just affecting you, it's rippling out into the collective. One of the most profound ways to align with your soul's blueprint is through stillness. When was the last time you truly sat with yourself, without distractions, and listened, not to your thoughts, but to the silence underneath them? In this silence, you'll find the answers you've been seeking. You'll hear the whispers of your soul, guiding you toward your next step. But most of us are so busy, so consumed by the noise of the external world, that we miss these whispers. So let me ask you this. Are you creating space in your life to connect with your inner guidance? Or are you filling every moment with distractions? Because your soul speaks in stillness, not in chaos. Let's talk about fear for a moment, because it's one of the biggest barriers on this path. As your vibration rises, you might find yourself facing fears you thought you'd already dealt with. Old insecurities, doubts, and wounds may resurface, and it can feel like you're going backward. But let me tell you this, you are not regressing. This is your soul showing you what still needs healing, what still needs releasing, so you can rise even higher. Fear is not the enemy, it's a teacher. It's here to show you where you're still holding on to the illusion of separation, where you're still forgetting your true power. So let me ask you, when fear arises, are you running from it? Or are you facing it with courage and compassion? Because the only way to transcend fear is to move through it. As you walk this path, you'll also notice a deepening connection to the natural world. Have you felt it? That sense of awe and reverence when you're in nature, as if the trees, the wind, and the stars are speaking directly to your soul. This is because nature operates at a high vibration, one that's in harmony with the universe. When you spend time in nature, your energy synchronizes with this frequency, and you remember who you are. So I encourage you, connect with the earth, walk barefoot on the grass, listen to the sound of the waves, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Because in these moments, you're not just grounding your energy, you're remembering your place in the grand tapestry of existence. One of the most beautiful signs that your vibration is raising is the shift in your perception of others. You begin to see beyond the surface, beyond their actions, their words, and even their flaws. You start to sense their essence, their soul. Have you experienced this? Moments where you feel a deep compassion for someone, even if they've hurt you. This is because as your vibration rises, you're no longer operating from a place of separation. You're seeing through the eyes of unity, recognizing that we're all connected, all part of the same divine source. But here's the question: are you extending this compassion to yourself? Are you forgiving yourself for past mistakes, loving yourself even in your imperfections? Because self-love is not a luxury on this path, it's a necessity. Finally, let's talk about purpose, because this is the ultimate key to unlocking your soul's blueprint. As your vibration rises, you'll feel a growing desire to live a life of meaning, to contribute to something greater than yourself. This is not your ego seeking validation, it's your soul yearning to express its gifts. But here's the thing, purpose is not something you find. It's something you uncover by following what lights you up, what makes you come alive. So, let me ask you, what's calling to you right now? What brings you joy, passion, and fulfillment? Because when you align with that, you align with your blueprint. And when you align with your blueprint, you step fully into the path of the chosen. James Gordon's Parler says this: "This journey is not about becoming someone new, it's about remembering who you've always been. It's about peeling back the layers of conditioning and fear to reveal the infinite, radiant being at your core. You are the chosen one, and your vibration is rising faster than ever because the world needs your light. So, are you ready to embrace your soul's blueprint and walk this path with courage, grace, and trust? Let's keep going and dive even deeper into what this ascension truly means. You felt the changes within yourself, the undeniable pull towards something greater, and the realization that you are living at a higher vibration than most people around you. But here's the truth: awareness is just the beginning. Now comes the most important step: embodying this awakening. You're not here to hide your light or to shrink yourself to fit into the old patterns of the world. You're here to stand tall, to shine, and to live as a beacon of light in a world that's shifting, evolving, and awakening alongside you. The question is, are you ready to take responsibility for that light? Because being a beacon is as much about power as it is about purpose. Thanks for joining us here at Momentary Leadership. Let's begin with what it means to live as a beacon. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm on the shore, guiding ships through the storm. It doesn't chase the ships or try to control the sea. It simply shines, unwavering, and its presence alone creates safety, clarity, and direction for others. This is your role as the chosen one. Your vibration, your energy, your very presence is enough to inspire and guide those around you. But here's the challenge: are you willing to be that light, even when others try to dim you, even when it feels like no one understands you? Because being a beacon requires strength, not the kind of strength that fights or forces, but the kind that stands firm in truth, no matter the circumstances. As your vibration rises, you'll notice that people are drawn to you in ways you never expected. Strangers might confide in you, seeking comfort or wisdom. Friends and family might look to you for guidance in moments of uncertainty. This isn't a coincidence. Your energy is magnetic because it carries a frequency of love, peace, and clarity that others subconsciously recognize. But let me ask you this: are you protecting your energy as much as you're sharing it? Because while it's beautiful to help others, you can't pour from an empty cup. Living as a beacon means knowing when to shine outward and when to turn inward, to recharge, to reflect, and to reconnect with your own source of light. One of the most profound shifts you'll experience as a chosen one is the ability to stay grounded in the midst of chaos. Have you noticed how the external world feels more turbulent than ever? Conflict, fear, and uncertainty seem to dominate the collective energy. But here's the thing: the world isn't becoming more chaotic. It's releasing what no longer serves it, just as you are. The old systems, beliefs, and structures that were built on fear are crumbling, making way for something new. And you, as someone who's raising your vibration, are here to hold the frequency of that new energy. So let me ask you, are you reacting to the chaos around you, or are you grounding yourself in your inner peace? Because the calmer you are within, the more you can influence the world without. Living as a beacon also means embracing your authenticity. When your vibration rises, everything that isn't aligned with your true self begins to fall away. This includes not only relationships and habits, but also the masks you've worn to fit in or to gain approval. It's as if the universe is asking you, who are you? Really? And it's not just asking, it's demanding an answer. So, who are you when no one's watching? Who are you when you strip away the labels, the roles, and the expectations? Because the world doesn't need another imitation, it needs you. The real, raw, unapologetic you. When you live in alignment with your true self, your vibration becomes unstoppable, and you naturally inspire others to do the same. excellent point. Another key aspect of living as a beacon is learning to trust the unknown. As your vibration rises, you'll find that the old ways of planning, controlling, and predicting no longer work. Instead, you're being asked to surrender, to trust that the universe is guiding you, even when the path ahead isn't clear. This can be one of the most challenging parts of the journey because it requires faith, not in something outside of yourself, but in your own connection to the divine. Let me ask you this: are you willing to let go of the need to control and instead trust the flow of life? Because when you do, you'll realize that the universe isn't just guiding you, it's co-creating with you. Every step you take in trust is met with divine support, synchronicity, and miracles. And then there's the greatest gift of living as a beacon, the impact you have on others. You don't have to preach, convince, or force anyone to awaken. Your energy does the work for you. When you walk into a room carrying a high vibration, you elevate the energy of everyone around you. When you live authentically and unapologetically, you give others permission to do the same. When you stay grounded in love and peace, you show others what's possible. But here's the thing: are you aware of the ripple effect you're creating, or are you underestimating your power? Because every word you speak, every action you take, and every thought you think contributes to the collective energy of the planet. You matter. Your light matters. So let me leave you with this question. What would your life look like if you fully embraced your role as a beacon of light, if you stopped playing small, stopped doubting your power, and started living in alignment with your highest vibration? Because that's what the world needs right now. Not perfection, but your light, exactly as it is. Are you ready to shine? Let's continue this journey together. Now, press the subscribe button. As your vibration continues to rise, you begin to understand a truth that changes everything. You are not just a participant in life, you are its creator. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, and every action you take is shaping your reality. This isn't just spiritual philosophy. It's the fundamental nature of energy and universal law. Energy follows focus. As a chosen one, this principle becomes even more evident because your vibration is rising faster and your ability to influence reality is more potent than ever. But here's the pressing question. Are you consciously creating your reality? Or are you still allowing old, unconscious patterns to shape it for you? Mastering your energy begins with a profound realization. Your external world is a mirror of your internal state. Everything you see around you, your relationships, your career, your health, your daily experiences, is a reflection of your vibration. If you're noticing chaos, disconnection, or struggle in your external world, it's likely that similar energies exist within you. If you're surrounded by love, abundance, and synchronicity, it's a powerful sign that your inner energy is aligned with these higher frequencies. But here's the liberating part. This mirror isn't fixed. It's a dynamic feedback loop. The moment you change your internal state, your external world begins to shift. So let me ask you, what does your current reality reflect about your vibration? Is it aligned with the life you want to create? Or is it showing you areas where you can grow? The next step in mastering your energy is presence. Presence is the key that unlocks your creative potential. When you're fully present in the moment, your energy is focused, clear, and powerful. You're not scattered by worries about the future or regrets about the past. Instead, you're anchored in the now, where creation happens. Think about it. How often are you truly present? How often do you let your mind wander into fear, doubt, or endless distractions? When your focus is fragmented, your energy becomes fragmented too, and your ability to create diminishes. But when you bring your awareness fully into the present moment, your vibration aligns with the frequency of creation. So I challenge you to pause right now. Take a deep breath. Feel the life force moving through you. Can you sense how stillness and presence amplify your power? This moment, right here, right now, is where your creative potential lives. Another critical component of energy mastery is emotional alignment. Your emotions are not random. They are your internal compass, constantly showing you whether you're in harmony with your desires or resisting them. High-frequency emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and inspiration naturally attract the life you want to you. Low-frequency emotions like fear, anger, and doubt create resistance and push your desires further away. But here's the secret. Mastering your energy isn't about suppressing or avoiding lower emotions. It's about understanding and using them as tools. When fear arises, it's pointing to areas where you don't yet fully trust yourself or the universe. When anger flares, it's illuminating boundaries that need to be created or wounds that need healing. These emotions are not your enemies. They are teachers. Swafter Hellman, are you listening to what your emotions are trying to tell you, or are you ignoring them? Because every emotion carries a message, and when you honor that message, you free yourself to vibrate higher. Let's delve even deeper. As your vibration rises, your thoughts and beliefs gain more creative power. This means that the stories you tell yourself, the beliefs you hold about who you are and what's possible, directly shape the reality you experience. Are you aware of the stories running in your mind? Are you telling yourself empowering truths, or are you still clinging to limiting beliefs born out of fear or past experiences? For example, if you believe that the world is abundant, you'll find evidence of abundance everywhere. But if you believe that life is a struggle, your reality will reflect that struggle back to you. The good news is that you have the power to rewrite these stories. You have the ability to consciously choose thoughts and beliefs that align with the life you want to create. So let me ask you, what beliefs are you holding on to right now, and are they serving your highest vibration? Finally, to truly master your energy and become the conscious creator of your reality, your actions must align with your intentions. It's not enough to think positively or visualize your desires. You must also embody the energy of the life you want through your actions. Ask yourself, how would the highest version of me show up today? What choices would I make? What energy would I bring into every interaction, every task, every decision? When your actions are aligned with your highest vibration, you send a clear signal to the universe about what you're ready to receive. Every step you take in alignment with your soul's truth brings your desires closer to you. So, as you reflect on your journey, I leave you with this question. What would your life look like if you lived every moment as the conscious creator of your reality? If you trusted your power, listened to your emotions, aligned your actions, and embraced your role as a beacon of light? The universe is waiting for you to step fully into this truth. Are you ready to claim it? Because the moment you do, you'll begin creating a reality that reflects the infinite potential of your soul